It's 10 trivia questions on the numbers game by listener Chris Butcher. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be, and welcome to another edition of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out my show, and happy day after Halloween. It's officially November. Posting this episode a little later in the day than I usually do with the 8 a.m. Eastern post time. I believe it's 8 a.m. Eastern. Who knows? But I hope you had a great Halloween and dressed up and had a bunch of candy and stuff. We had a good time in my neighborhood. We set up a little kind of trunk or treat type thing in our HOA parking lot and saw a bunch of kids in costumes, bunch of trick-or-treaters, which was cool because last year was very quiet with the 2020 pandemic lockdown. We were kind of right in the heart of the lockdown last year at this time. So this was cool. This is our first one in Tennessee, and we had a blast. And all the leaves are really starting to change colors over the last couple days. So we got a lot of cool fall stuff going on down here in the South. And a lot of fun stuff coming up on the podcast this week. We got some great episodes, including today's episode on the numbers game from my friend Chris Butcher. Chris hit me up and said, I came up with this theme for an episode where it's all numbers based. So he has some number based questions for you. And then there is a theme at the end that is something in common with all the numbers. So see if you can figure that out. I was running a quiz over these last few days before Halloween on my CrowdPur account. You can always go and play that at crowd.live/buds. It is down for now, but I usually do one once or twice a month, and it's kind of like a play at your own pace kind of quiz. So it's 15, 20 questions, and you can answer them. You can technically Google all the answers. I wouldn't know if you did that. But what I do is it gives you something fun to do on your smartphone or computer or whatever you want to play on. And I take every player, put them in a raffle, and pick a name to win a prize. And we just had a Halloween quiz, and a Halloween prize pack has been awarded to Chris at, let me see the name of his company, Chris at vitalpictures.com. Chris at vitalpictures.com. They make movies over at vital-pictures.com. Go check them out. And thanks, Chris, for playing. If you want to play that quiz, just watch my social media at Ryan Buds and Trivia with Buds on just about everything. I always post it when the quiz is live. And we'll definitely do another one or two here in November. I've got a quiet week this first week of November, so lots of fun extra content coming your way. And support the show on Patreon at patreon.com/trivia with buds. All right, we're going to jump into the numbers game from Chris Butcher right now. Here we go. Number of Godfather movies. Question number one, number of Godfather movies. What is that number? Number one. Number two, half of X in Roman numerals. If you know what X is in Roman numerals, what would half of that be? Number two. Number three, partner to 11 in popular Vegas dice game. Number three, partner to 11 in popular Vegas dice game. And number four, players per side in a cricket test match. Number four, players per side in a cricket test match. Number five, many tall buildings don't have this floor number. Number five, many tall buildings don't have this floor. Number six, flames coming from Grenadier Guard's cap badge. Number six, flames coming from Grenadier Guard's cap badge. Number seven, 20th century years all begin with this number. 20th century years all begin with this number. Number 8, MJ's primary jersey number for the Chicago Bulls. MJ's primary jersey number for the Chicago Bulls. Number 9, number of nuts in a sickle. K-N-U-T-S, number of nuts in a sickle. And number 10, not in September, April, June, November, or February. Not in September, April, June, November, or February. Those are your 10 questions. What was the common thread to all your answers on this numbers quiz from Chris Butcher? All right, those are all your questions. Thanks for playing along and listening, and thanks for the questions, Chris. We'll be right back in just a second with the answers. We are back with the answers to today's numbers quiz from Chris Butcher. Here's number 1. Number of Godfather movies was 3. There is a trilogy of Godfather movies there from Francis Ford Coppola. Number 2, half of X, that's 10, so that would be 5. Half of 10 is 5. Number 3, partner to 11 in a popular Vegas dice game would be 7. 7 and 11, like the convenience store. Number 4, players per side in a cricket test match is 11. 11. And number 5, many tall buildings don't have a 13th floor for luck reasons, 13. And then number 6, flames coming from a Grenadier Guards cap badge, 17 flames, 17 flames. Then we had 20th century all begins with what? And that would be 19, like 1980, 1990, etc. Then we had MJ's primary jersey number for the Bulls, the Chicago Bulls player Michael Jordan, 23. Number 9, number of nuts in a sickle. That was a tough one. 29 was the answer. And not in September, April, June, November, or February. We're talking about 31 for 31 days, not in those months. And if you looked at the numbers, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, you could say they were odd numbers, but they were more specifically prime numbers. Prime numbers. And I bet you were able to figure that out, says Chris Butcher in his email. And that is today's quiz. Thanks for playing, you guys. Hope you had fun with the numbers game. And we have a fact of the day for you. The fact of the day is that some people used to believe kissing a donkey could relieve a toothache. I don't know if that works, but you should go try and let me know of your results. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend, and we'll see you next time for more Trivia with Buds. Cheers.